Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Maverick news and updates. And I want to talk a little bit today in this video about some of the frustrations some people are having. So I'm reading on social media, on Facebook, on Reddit, and even on MaverickChat.com about some people's frustration out there when they're trying to reserve and order their Maverick. Dealerships marking vehicles up, they're doing big deposits, non-refundable deposits. They're doing a lot of things out there, and you're trying to weed through that and find the right dealership. So let me help you out, tell you what the true facts are when it comes to reserving, ordering your dealership, and what to be looking for when you're trying to contact and get a good dealership to order your Maverick. So let's get started and talk about some of these things. So I do want to talk about a couple different myths and a couple different things that are out there. It's almost going to be the first part of this video is kind of a myth buster here a little bit. So let me show you some different comments that different customers out there that are trying to reserve a Maverick has put onto Facebook. So here's one where you can see there that the dealership's not contacting them about the order, so they put in their reservation and a dealership hasn't been contacting them. Should they contact them? So you're getting that type of kind of message. Also, you're having this other one here you're seeing too, that they're not ordering the vehicle. The dealership's telling them that they're going to order stock units and they can buy one of those. That's not going to happen. Also, you're seeing some people that are posting things like this where their dealerships are marking them up 4, 5, 6 grand over MSRP. And can they do that? They don't know whether or not they can do that. And then you also have other dealerships that are, making them put a $500 or $1,000 non-refundable deposit and asking if there are any dealerships out there that are doing a no deposit out there, or not requiring a deposit, or at least a refundable deposit. So let me break this down. Let me tell you about how the process works, how it's supposed to work, and what to be looking out for dealerships that are doing some of these things. So for one, the way it works is a dealership cannot order one for their stock. I think they're allowed one vehicle until they get these custom reservations through and built. And so we actually went in there, we're allowed to build one. So we cannot build them. The only way you can get a built Maverick is to have a reservation number. So you have to go online, you have to reserve, you have to use that reservation number to convert that reservation over to an order. Otherwise, there would be no reason that Ford would need to have a reservation on the website. They just tell you go into your local dealership and order it, right? So you have to go online, do the reservation. One thing I found out actually that you can do is, if you know exactly how you want yours built, you can go to the build and price, build it out. At the bottom down the summary, there's actually a reservation there. So you can, when you do it after you do your build and you hit that reserve button, pick your dealership, fill that out with your name and email address, phone number, and then when that gets sent over to the dealership, not only do they see the reservation number that you have, they also see your build. So they have the information of how you want it built, which could speed up the process for you. So at that point, the dealership should get that reservation in from their CRM, and they should have a Maverick specialist reach out to you. All of our sales staff here is certified and qualified to do reservations here, so we have all of our sales staff doing those. So they'll get that reservation, they'll contact you, they'll ask you how you want your vehicle built. If you know how you want it built out, you can even email us the build and price from the website, or we got the information if you build it first before you sent your reservation. And then we go in and we go ahead and we need that reservation number. We go ahead and do the web dough, and we have 2 people that can order those vehicles. They go ahead and build the vehicle for you. They have a printout that has the information on there that we went ahead and submitted your order for you. So, and then you get that printout, and we can email it to you, fax it to you. We actually use our copy machine to send it over as a PDF to you by email, so you have that in your hand there. Now, some people have asked, what does the priority mean? Because there is a priority code on your order. Typically, you're going to see on these retail units, special ordered units, anything from 10 to 19. I think if you don't change that priority, it automatically defaults to 19. Here at McArthur, we always change that priority to 10. Basically, the lower the number, the higher priority. So if I'm somebody that ordered the exact same time as somebody else and their priority was 19 and I was 10, my order would be built first. That's pretty much how that's going to work. So you're kind of hoping that your dealership puts a priority 10 in for you. But either way, it's going to get built. And the only time there would be anything is if there's just some built that come in the exact same time, they would just take priority over a 19. So that's how that would work. Also, dealerships can price the vehicles however they want to. So if there's a dealership out there and they're doing $5,000 over MSRP and that's their price and they're not going to negotiate with you, come down, find another dealer. So there are dealers out there like McArthur here that's doing MSRP with no dealer markup. There's plenty of them out there. Try to find one locally, do what you can there. Again, as I mentioned, we're doing no markup on ours. We're doing MSRP. The only admin fee we have is a $2.99 admin fee. That is another thing to be looking out for. I actually did see a post about where dealerships said, yep, we're selling it at MSRP, but here's our dealer fees, and it's like $5,000 of dealer fees. Again, you don't need to go with that dealership. Pick a different dealership. So if you've already put in your reservation in your order and you put a deposit, you might be stuck there. See if you can get out of it. Talk to them if you can. But if you put your reservation in and haven't converted over to order, you can switch the reservation to another dealership. But once a dealer submits that order, they don't have to go back on that order. So you've actually, especially if you sign something or whatever, you've done that. So just beware out there. Hopefully, we have been able to do this for about a month now. But hopefully not too many of you have been stuck in that type of situation. Now let's talk about the deposit. Dealerships can require a deposit. They really, again, they're independent of Ford. So if you call Ford's not going to do anything about it because they are independent. You are still purchasing from Ford. Even though you do the reservation online through Ford.com, Ford is not going to deliver the vehicle to you. You're not buying the vehicle from Ford. Ford doesn't sell vehicles to individuals. They sell them to dealers. So you're still getting the vehicle from a dealership. So dealerships can mark their vehicles up and they can require a deposit. Typically here at McArthur, we do require a $500 deposit on our ordered units. And the reason in the past we've done that is on certain vehicles, depending on how you order the vehicle, we may want to require that because it's going to be difficult for us to sell that. And I've heard people out there say, oh, you can sell any unit, you can sell them all. Well, not necessarily. We've seen some F-150s ordered pretty strangely. If you get a Super Crew with a 6.5-foot bed that has the max trailer tow package and the big max trailer tow mirrors with a 2.7 EcoBoost engine, or I guess you can't deal with the max trailer tow package, but if you have certain configuration and you're loaded up with a twin panel moonroof and some other stuff and you get all these other things added to it, sometimes it can be difficult to sell that truck, and that's why we require a deposit. Now on the Maverick, on the other hand, we noticed that there's not a Maverick out there that can't be resold because of the way the build is. This is a very basic build and how they're doing it, that you can't, even an XLT with a tow package and a luxury package, that's not too uncommon, So we feel like we can sell about any of them. That's why we're not requiring a deposit on the Mavericks. So there are a lot of dealerships like that as well that are not doing a deposit. The way we're doing it, we're telling our customers is that go ahead and order with us. No, don't worry about a deposit or anything. It's ordered in your name. We have your driver's license. We have the buyer's order here. That vehicle is yours when it comes in. We'll contact you. Come in, take it for a test drive. If you like it, you want it, or whatever, then it's yours. It's your vehicle. It's your build. But then if you decide you don't want it and you go ahead and say no, I don't want it, then we will go ahead and then put it on our lot because we have no other choice because you didn't purchase the vehicle. So that's what we're doing. We feel like we can resell the vehicle, and that's why we're not taking deposit on the Mavericks. By the way, we'll take as many orders as you want. There's no commodity restraints like there was with the Bronco. Bronco, we had only so many allocations that we could have. We got a lot of reservations in, and for the first year we weren't able to get all the reservations converted to orders because of the limited run. But with the Maverick, there's no commodity restraint with those. So Ford will build as many as we send them orders on. So bring us your reservations, your orders. We'll go ahead and take care of those, and we are doing free shipping. And I guess I kind of mentioned that enough times that let's go ahead and talk about that. All that we ask, if you want free shipping and ship it right to your door, is you finance a vehicle with us. It's that simple. Most people do finance the vehicles anymore. So if you're going to finance with us, we'll ship it right to your door for free. We live in Salina, Kansas. We're here in Salina, Kansas, I should say. So it's right in the middle of the United States. So you can pretty much ship it to about every coast, less than $1,000. And that's usually, we do cap it at $1,000. There are some people, and the reason we do that too is some people have a trade-in. So if you do have a trade-in, we can deal with that. We would ship the vehicle to you once it arrives, and you can ship the vehicle back to us, and we can figure the cost. We'll pay the first $1,000 because there's going to be shipping costs both ways. and so we can take care of some of that cost. So if your local dealer is several thousands over MSRP, still may be cheaper to go with us. So that's just something to think about doing if you want to. That's out there, and we'll take as many reservations and orders as you want to put out there, and we think it's a great product, and we want to help people out, so we will do that. And we'll take the reservations. I don't know what dealer should. If there's a dealership that's refusing reservations and orders, you might want to be concerned anyway. So just keep that in mind. I think I've covered all I have like little notes here. I'm just making sure I covered everything. Yeah, you can't go into a dealership to order. You have to do it online. If you go to the dealership, they will have to go online, and they can do the reservation with you. So if you don't have a computer, you want to go and go into the dealership, they can go on their computer and they can fill out the reservation for you with your email address and your information and everything. You'll get an email, of course, for that, but they can do it that way. But they will need it to have a reservation number before they convert it over to an order. And then we won't see any stock units for a while. So the first vehicles, like we've had people come in, hey, do you have a Maverick to drive? We won't. Now we will have a Maverick here for training. You won't be able to drive it, but you'll be able to open the doors, get in it, sit in it and everything. August 10th is when we're going to have a trainer in with a Maverick here to show up. We don't know if it's going to be a loaded up Lariat or if it's going to be an XLT. We don't know what color it's going to be or anything, but we will be doing a live stream, and I will be doing a video on the physical vehicle that's here when it gets here. But August 10th, if you're here close enough, you want to drop by. Most dealerships that have in-dealership product training should have a Maverick come to their dealership eventually. Not all dealers get the in-dealership training. I think you have to pay for it a little extra for that, but we have that set up, so every product comes through and we're able to train on it before we start seeing those. So August 10th is when it'll be here at the dealership. Usually we have training at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. so you can drop in anytime in between there or just shortly after and go ahead and take a look at the vehicle. I probably will be grabbing it for a video after the 1 o'clock training. We'll probably have it for about an hour or so while I do a video, but other than that, come by, check it out in person if you want to, if you're close enough to us here at the dealership. So that's everything I wanted to cover, but I wanted to clarify there are some things going out there on social media. There's some dealerships that just don't know what they're doing. They're not up to date. They don't know what's going on, and I just wanted to clarify that. So if you are struggling, keep looking for a dealership out there that's that'll go ahead and convert your order over, your reservation over to order, and that's doing no ADM. Find one that even has no deposit. So they are out there, so hopefully you don't have to search too hard. But if you're struggling with it, contact Law McArthur. We can help you out if you'd like to. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. It's just something that I felt like I needed to record because I've been reading the comments on Facebook and just getting, as a dealer, I'm just so frustrated that there's dealerships out there doing this to our customers and to people that I just couldn't just sit by and just not talk about it. So I wanted to put this video together. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you and you got some information from it and you liked it. If you did, smash the like button. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. I do respond to those. I have been able to reach out to the brand manager, so if you have any questions on something that I can't answer for you, I can send that out to them, and then I get a reply and be able to answer some of the product questions you might have. So again, we do have videos on the XL, XLT, and Lariat trims. If you're looking for standard equipment, want to know what's standard in each of those trims, I do break it out. I don't build it on top of each other. Actually, each video is kind of stands on its own. So when we talk about the XLT, I'll talk about everything that's standard on the XL, plus what else you get on the XLT, and even talk about some of the different packages for each of the trims, because some packages are available on some trims and not others. So check out those videos. They're linked down below. If you want to reserve with us, that reserving link is down there as well. Oh, and also on our website, we do have a Maverick page that Ford gives us. We have customized a little bit with the videos. They're on that page as well. That link for that page is down below, but also some of the technical stuff, the stuff about the flex bed and the technical specs and everything that's standard too as well on the different trims is on our website. We have buttons down there. You've probably seen on that clip right there. So click on that for the technical specs and you can get more information on that. So if you're looking for that information, it's right on our website. Go ahead and use our website as a nice resource for you. Save that as a favorite if you want to, so you can go ahead and click on those anytime you want to and bring them up. And main reason I did that was just to make it easier for myself. There are times where I may be at home and I see a comment somebody has and I need to look something up, and I can just go to our website and just click on that link. So I made it more of a resource for myself, but I figured why not put it out there for everybody else as well. So hopefully you do enjoy that and get some use out of that as well. And don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the red subscribe button down below. hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified the next time another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out our Tech Tuesday videos every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time, as well as our other videos coming live to you. We try to do about 2 or 3 videos each week, so on different Ford vehicles. So be looking for those on our complete guide walkarounds on some of those vehicles too. So again, thanks for watching this video. Until the next one, we'll see you later.